Welcome back. This is Chili Davis back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks, and today we'll talk about some hot stocks. Okay, some of the top stocks was Okta up 5.2%, AMD up 2.2%, NVIDIA up 2.14%, and Amazon stock was up 1.43%, and that was a gain of $20 in my portfolio. Charles Schwab portfolio, $41 in my NVIDIA, and AMD up $50 and $53 gain in my portfolio. Okay, so those were some hot stocks today. Okay, so we are in CNBC, and today was the CPI data came out. This is the Consumer Price Index, or otherwise known as inflation report. Okay, it says here inflation slowed to 3.1% annual rate in November, and that's a good sign for the Fed. Excluding food and energy price, the core CPI increased 0.30 on the month and from 4% from a year ago. So food and energy was still kind of high on an annual basis, but there was a 2.3% decrease in energy prices helped keep inflation in check, such as gasoline fell 6% and fuel oil was off 2.7%, and food prices still increased 0.2%. So a good sign. It might mean on tomorrow, when the Fed comes out to speak, he may pause rates for the month of December. So let's go and look at CNBC and see what else, what may happen. And CNBC, CAI. The lead news on CNBC is how's everything the Fed's expected to do on Wednesday. So this is Jerome Powell. Will he pause hiking rates in tomorrow's meeting notes, or will he decide to hike rates tomorrow? Okay, so we have the Fed meeting tomorrow, December 13th. And if he decides to pause rates, that may signal that the tech rally is around the corner. Okay, so that is the news. Want to get that out there. Now we'll go over to Robinhood. Okay, here we are on the Robinhood portfolio. As you can see, for most days, stocks were down, and then they came back up as the market closed. So we closed down slightly, 0.02%, and then we flattened out after hours. Okay, so pretty much flat day, no change. CPI data came out. The market dropped on some fears, so the market of possible inflation still going back up, but really no change in the market today. After the report came out, looks like the portfolio recovered. Okay, so let's take a look. Couple of stocks up today. CMG or Chipotle Grill was up 1% on the day. Amazon shares were up 1.25% on the day. And Meta or Facebook was up 2.75. Roblox was up 3.78. and Ford shares were up 0.90 or almost 1%. So that's the news on the stocks. Let's look at Chipotle real quick. Ticker symbol CMG. Chipotle Grill was up 1% on the day, and I think it's been climbing. Let's see where Chipotle it's been over the last week or so. I know I do like the bean burrito. Chipotle over last month has climbed. Back in November, it was trading at 21.50, and today it's trading at 2,300. Okay, so that's Chipotle Grill. As you can see in this position, I'm up a little bit over 42% in my Chipotle Grill position. Okay, so Chipotle Grill, if you like it, buy your fractional shares here on Robinhood. And again, Chipotle Grill, where they make the fresh burrito with a lot of guacamole if you like Chipotle. Okay, finally, we'll go over to the Charles Schwab portfolio. Okay, here we are in the Charles Schwab portfolio. My top performer was Advanced Micro Devices. We're on about 17 shares, and looks like I gained $54 on the day through Advanced Micro Devices. Remember, they may be partnered with Microsoft for an AI chip. Second place I had today, Okta. Okta was up 4.67% for a gain of $48. Also, NVIDIA shares were up today 2.21% for a gain of $41. Microsoft shares up today slightly 0.83, not quite 1% for $22 gain. Also, Amazon shares up as well, 1% for a gain of $15. Okay, so those were some of my hot stocks. Apple was up to 0.79, so slightly, not quite 0.80%, but a gain of $15 on my Apple shares. Okay, so those were some great stocks on the day. Real quickly, we'll look at the losers. Today, Tesla shares were down 1.14%. Also, the small cap SoFi Technologies FinTech Bank was down slightly 1.48%. ConocoPhillips Oil Company was down 0.98%. And Palantir Technologies was down 1.52%. So those were some interesting stocks. One of the biggest losers is Lucid. Lucid shares down 8.4%. I believe they had some leadership change. Some people on the executive team left. But, who knows? All right. So those are interesting stocks. Alphabet down on the day. Couple stocks down. Upstart, which has been hot over the last couple of months or as last couple of weeks, is down slightly today. But those are some interesting stocks. Let's see if they'll flip tomorrow. And that's about it. Top stock of the day, Advanced Micro Devices, up 2.39%. Okta up 4.67%. And NVIDIA up 2.21%. So those are my stocks for the day. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share the video. And I hope to see you guys